Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Katie jealous as Bill and Lee get closer, Poppy's family emerges as romantic contender? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Will Spencer will see the eventuality for Bill Spencer and Katie Logan to find their way back to each other. Since it looks like Bill and Poppy Nozawa are headed for Splitsville after all the Luna Nozawa bouleversement, Will's going to play matchmaker for his mama and Pater. Although Katie has been burned by Bill numerous times ahead, she's always going to love him. Katie now seems more open to the idea of reuniting with Bill romantically, but B&B may not make it relatively that easy. There was a time when it looked like Bill and Lee Finnegan might have a love rather. After Bill came to traumatize Lee's deliverance following her explosive sweepstakes with Sheila Sharp, it sounded like they were poised for couple status. Lee respects Bill and will always be thankful to him, so they might come closer. John Finnegan will promptly to make amends with Poppy and get their relationship back on track as sisters. As part of that plan, Lee might reach out to Bill and encourage him not to let his love with Poppy slip down. Bill may contend the boat has sailed when it comes to a future with Poppy, but he could still suppose Lee's a good woman for trying to help. Maybe a spark could develop between Bill and Lee as they deal with all the post-Luna drama. That could blow up Lee's progress with Poppy and bring a bit of a part reversal. Lee is typically the one censuring Poppy for her bad opinions, but Poppy could lash out at her family this time around. Poppy would surely consider it a treason if Lee stole Bill's heart next, so that could lead to a fresh round of their feud as siblings. As for Katie, she could end up jealous of Lee's spot in Bill's life. Katie might realize she'll have to get bolder about going after what she wants. Anyhow, Katie and Bill's reunion seems to be B&B's ultimate thing, but our prognostications allude that there could be some other hurdles that delay the ineluctable. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Bill's love life will suffer some changes, so stick with us for updates on any major romantic news and how it'll affect Katie. Poppy pays an emotional visit to Steffi, and Will grills Katie on her passions for Bill. Moment on the Bold and the Beautiful, Liam checks in on Bill, Brooke questions Hope about her passions for Finn, and everyone agrees that Finn's a idol. At the Precipice house, Finn and Steffi read to Hayes and Kelly. They go over Steffi having been to the sanitarium as she was still dehydrated. Kelly tells her mama she missed her. Ridge and Taylor appear and pick up the kitties. Steffi assures her parents she's fine thanks to her idol. Finn Hayes, Kelly, Steffi, B&B. Taylor tells Kelly that Finn is a superhero. He amazes her with how much he cares about his family. The kitties run over to clinch their parents. Taylor cries, "We nearly lost you," and Steffi promises her mama she's forfeiture. She's thankful to be home. There were moments when she felt she wasn't going to come back there. Finn Hayes, Kelly, Steffi, Taylor, Ridge, B&B, Poppy and Lee arrive at the Precipice house after the kitties have gone on a playdate, and Finn lets them in. Poppy says he's sorry to intrude. She introduces herself to Taylor and also turns to Steffi. "Steffi, I'm so thankful that you're safe, and I'm so deeply sorry for everything that my son has done," she cries. At Forrester, Hope tells Brooke she can't get over the fantastic developments with Luna. They thank God that Finn got there to save Steffi when he did and that she's alright. Brooke says Finn is surely an idol. Hope muses that it only underscores what an amazing man he is. Brooke corrects, "What an amazing hubby he is." Hope thinks any woman would be lucky to have him. Irritated, Brooke asks Hope if her passions for Finn are starting to emerge. In the design office, Will and Katie bandy Luna being a killer and not Bill's son. Katie worries to suppose of what could have happened to Bill. Will reassures her and they clinch. They go over how horrible Luna turned out to be and what an idol Finn was to save Steffi. Will switches gears back to Bill. "I want to know how you really feel about him." Katie finds this a loaded question. Will insists he's overgrown history wanting his parents back together. He didn't like how his father treated her. Katie's forgiven him. It took times, but Bill's changed. Will asks if she wants him back in her life. Katie sighs. At Bill's place, Liam asks him how he's holding up. Bill's just glad he wasn't in Luna's crosshairs. Liam knows he can't turn off the passions he had. How are you, really? Bill insists he's fine and ready to move on. He doesn't see the point in whining about it. Liam says it's okay to have a feeling and open up about it. Bill says the last time he opened up, he was manipulated by a con artist. He loved being Luna's pater. But it wasn't real. So he doesn't want to talk about it, suppose about it, or feel about it. He wants to move on. Bill feels if he hadn't been so overjoyed with being a father to Luna, his Spency senses might have picked up on this. Liam recalls that Katie was the one person who picked up on commodity being off. Bill says she was wrong about Poppy. Liam thinks there's a gray filling and tells his father that no matter how dark effects get, Katie will always be there for him. Liam asks Bill where effects stand with Poppy. Does this make any difference to another chance with Katie? Bill doesn't know what the future holds. In the design office, Katie tells Will she'll always watch for his father. Will sensations, indeed, after him hurting you the way that he did? Katie thinks Bill had a wake-up call to change. Will notes she fought so hard to keep him safe, so he'll ask one further time, do you want a life with him? In the main office, Hope insists her passions for Finn are under control. I've a handle on it, and I do feel terrible about all of this. Brooke narrows her eyes, do you really feel terrible about kissing Finn? At the Precipice House, Ridge tells the group that RJ is confused and agonized. He loved Poppy's son and allowed. He knew her. Poppy no way allowed. She'd be able of the inenarrable effects she's done. I failed her. She killed people, and she nearly Poppy's voice cracks. Taylor tells her that miring herself in guilt won't help anyone. Their children eventually make their own choices, all they can do now is stopgap Luna gets the help she needs. Poppy keeps hoping she'll wake up from this agony, but, you're right. I've to believe that Luna will get the help that she needs. That one day I can have my son back. Ridge grunts that they all hope she gets better. He thinks it's time to move on. Steffi agrees. Finn is still floundering with what his kinsman did, but Ridge and Steffi are right. He and Steffi grasp. Poppy arrives at Bill's place and tells him she doesn't know where they stand with each other. In the design office, Will tells Katie his pater. No way stopped loving her. She accuses him of trying to play matchmaker. He denies it, but wants his mama to be happy. Katie tells her son she's missed him so much and is so proud of him, he's thoughtful and caring. Will snarks that he didn't get it from his pater. Katie says his desire to cover his family comes from Bill. They joke about him getting a brand choker. Will says it's good to be home. In the main office, Hope tells her mama she has to admire the fact that Finn is Steffi's hubby. She can respect and admire him from hence, so you have nothing to worry about, and neither does Steffi. At the Precipice House, Steffi and Finn emotionally go over how they felt when she was missing and held and turned in the pen. Finn's sorry he didn't hear to her about Hope. That kiss set all of this in stir. He no way wants to upset or hurt her ever again. Steffi knows how important he loves her, you saved my life. When she needs him the most, he's there. You really are my idol. They covenant nothing will ever tear them piecemeal. Their love is strong. Their love is ever. They kiss. Will Luna come the new Sheila or say goodbye to the show? The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Luna Nozawa and her conduct could have further than one outgrowth. Will she slip out of Deputy Chief Bradley Baker's guardianship and come the new Sheila Sharp or leave the show? The bold and the beautiful spoilers caught red-handed Luna's devious deeds have eventually caught up with her, thanks to John Finnegan stepping in to save a boxed Steffi Forrester. As Luna tried to escape, Lee Finnegan was hot on her trail, determined to ensure that her bastard faced the consequences she merited. Now that Luna has laid bare her wrongdoings to Poppy Nozawa in front of Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, one can't help but wonder, is this truly the end of the line for her? With Luna now in guardianship, we've to consider what her future holds. This could veritably well be the climax of Luna's plot. If so, we recommend the show for giving her a dramatic salutation. B&B spoilers, hauled down ever, or slippery as a snake? The choice to plunge Luna into Siki home was really a brilliant move, transubstantiating her from a lackluster character into a witching presence that kept us concentrated to our defenses. Still, this shift also brings a bittersweet feeling, as numerous suckers may feel demoralized at the study of Luna's departure. Yet, it's important to flash back that Luna's exit from B&B isn't a certainty, despite the grim outlook of her legal troubles. There's still instigative drama to unfold if Luna opts to maintain not shamefaced by reason of insanity or analogous defense. Who can prognosticate the defense her counsel might concoct? Indeed, in the event of a conviction and imprisonment, observers could still catch casts of Luna behind bars, evocative of Sheila Sharp's own time in captivity. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Luna Nawaza, could still produce chaos. It's entirely presumptive that Luna could find a way to unleash another surge of chaos or indeed have her conviction capsized in a dramatic twist good of a cleaner pieces. In this kidney, anything can be, as demonstrated by Sheila's current freedom. In reality, there's no chance Sheila would escape the consequences of shooting Finn and Steffi, not to mention holding Finn in turn during his recovery and the incident with Lee's explosion. Yet, then we are, watching Sheila enjoy a putatively perfect life alongside Deacon Sharp and working at Il Giardino. It's astonishing to see her thriving when she should be behind bars. B&B spoilers, is freedom possible for Luna Nawaza? The eventuality for Luna's freedom is clearly on the table, depending on the creative direction the pens choose to take. The narrative doesn't inescapably need to cleave to strict sense if the intention is to keep Luna in the blend. She might serve stylish as a recreating character who stirs up trouble.